And let's go on to our next contestant, who is a cellist by the name of Adrian Zhang, who will be performing William Henry Squire's Tarantella, Opus 23. Stage is yours, Adrian. Enjoy.
What a confident mastery of performance.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, Adrian, you get the prize for the cutest kid in the world. You are absolutely, with that cello, phenomenally cute. I really, it's just a great image. I think you should be the poster boy for classical music. What do you think?
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, I don't know this work, but it's an interesting work. And yes, I agree. The ensemble was very good. And your ideas are pretty clear. You might want to think about, and I don't know, I'm a pianist. So one of the most important things is staying close to your instrument where the work is actually being done. You might, I don't know, I was listening and then I was watching your fingers. You might want to stay with no motion close to the string. In other words, the left hand is it's a little floppy. I'm not, what is his name? Ivan Galamian, so I can't really give you any secrets to string playing. But I know in piano, economy of motion is paramount. And you should be careful about how much effort and motion you're putting into each note. And you should connect the notes rather than thinking of them as separate little islands. You know, I had the feeling like each note was, oh, I got to get that, you know, kind of thing. So try to think of whatever it was, you know, together rather than da 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 da. You know what I mean? Separate. It's a little too separate, in my opinion. Even at your age, you know, you can do this. This is totally, you're going to do it. I have faith that you will conquer this. That going to the intonation from the fingerboard and the bow, I'm not sure the bow has a lot to do with it, but you need to play, besides keeping close to the board, you need to play in the center of the tone. So aim for each note. This would be regarding single notes. Each note, I feel you have to go towards the center, like in most things. You have, it's like being in politics, what's the word called? A centrist. Yes. You need to be, yeah. We all want to be centrists because we want to satisfy both sides of the aisle, okay? Similarly, in, I think, string playing, you want to satisfy the tone by hitting the center. You don't want to go on this side of the tone or that side of the tone. You want to nail it. That's basically all I have to say. I think you have a good future, and, you know, plaudits to your teacher, and I enjoyed it very much. Very, very nice.
Great, thank you, Richie. Last but not least, Giacomo.
Yeah, Adrian, how old are you?
7.
I love that.
Well, look, at 7 years old, you have been doing really great. I really enjoyed your playing, and it was very, very good. And I mean, you will find a lot of refinement in your playing, because you are so young. The only thing I spotted a few intonation problems, especially in the higher pitch of your playing. But I mean, you can correct these things very easily. Bravo! I don't have much more to say than congratulate
Thank
you.
you.
And
Yeah.
Thank you.
great, very good.
Totally love it. Please keep playing, Adrian. Do you have anything to say to the judges?
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you also to your accompanist. Thank you for playing and sharing your music with us. I hope to hear you more in the future. I think as the judges say, your future is very bright. So next we have a wonderful clarinetist, Milos Bjelica, who's going to be performing the Mozart Clarinet Concerto in A major, Kerkel 622. I believe he's playing the whole piece, so there's 3 movements, Allegro, Adagio, and the last movement, Rondo Allegro. Please enjoy his wonderful performance. Bravo.
Bravo. Oh my God.
Beautiful playing, Milos.
Incredible. Bravo.
Let's have Giacomo this time first for the judges.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm glad to comment on this. That's great. I mean, what there is to say? Very solid playing, beautiful legato, beautiful phrasing. I don't know if I have any criticism to that. The only thing the only thing as a conductor, I would have preferred maybe if you would have been accompanied by, you know, like having the orchestra version on a piano and see more the interaction of, this is more like a prefix rhythm that it could maybe phrase differently, maybe not stick too much to the pre-recorded thing. I mean, I'm just saying something here. The another thing, consequence to that, when everything is live, the music become a little bit more spontaneous, and it can be also. This is the only thing. I mean, we always want to grow. Maybe more range of sound in the lower, in the softer sound. If you would have had maybe more, it felt like to me, from mezzo piano to mezzo forte. I didn't hear any sound like a piano or pianissimo, which could have been welcome in some part, especially in the second movement. I've heard excellent clarinetist playing this. I'm a friend of Alessandro Carbonare, who is an excellent clarinetist in Italy. We studied together, master degree in Italy, and he does those more nuances. But I'm talking about, I think he's probably one of the best clarinetists in the world. And so, no offense to Milos, but his playing was great, solid. That's what, as conductor, they would always be like, guys like that, they come solid. We don't have any problem. So that's my comment.
Thank you, Jacques.
Bravissimo.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's have you, Dr. Anna, next. Your comments for
Absolutely. I can't hold it. This artist needs stage, orchestras, and be presented to anywhere and everywhere. I am so thoroughly impressed with this playing. I think it's eloquent, elegant, right on the mark with the rhythm and expressions and everything, and unbelievable how so much freedom and natural, organic rubato can be accomplished while being accompanied by the very canned accompaniment. By the way, praises to you, Milos, for finding such a wonderful recording of the accompaniment to play with. At times, I didn't feel like you were playing with a pre-recorded accompaniment. It sounded totally interactive. You made up in the interaction for the lack of having communication with a live conductor and the live orchestra. And your sound production is so delicate and so detailed. You reminded me of one of my favorite clarinetists, Ricardo Morales. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. The first clarinetist in the Philadelphia Symphony. I had the privilege to play a few concerts with him. And your approach to the sound production, to the detailed articulation and no extra noises in there, it's absolutely astounding. If I had to make one suggestion, and I don't know, maybe that's not something you like artistically, I like very much that swelling sound of the clarinet on the long notes, and you did some, maybe it's your choice and I don't want to butt into that, but I love it so much that I want every clarinetist to put those swells everywhere, maybe inappropriately, even Mozart, but it's just the kind of sound which is just so lovely on the clarinet, and the other instruments are not so capable of producing it. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, the clarinet swells of the sound.
Yep.
And that's the only thing I was missing in there, and it's probably your own personal artistic choice, which you are totally entitled to. You're an absolutely accomplished artist, in my opinion, and I just want to hear more and more of your playing everywhere, with every orchestra possible, on every stage. So
Wonderful.
best of luck
Thank
with
you,
that.
Petra. Yeah, that's high praise. That's amazing. Last but not least, Richie.
I'll just say I just had a Larry David moment, like, okay. Like, no, I mean, it's just the most moving playing. I mean, I know I sound like this with every contestant sometimes, but I mean, it was absolutely baffling to me. I've heard many clarinetists, and I mean, this is like, I would just throw every axiom of living out the window after hearing this guy. He doesn't have to wait for anything. He doesn't have to do anything. The space between them, just throw it away. I've never heard anyone, I don't think, it was more natural. Just, I mean, I think he even yawned at one point, and I almost started laughing. I said, yes, it's that easy for you. It really is. I mean, and also there was a Wizard of Oz moment with the orchestra. I thought behind that curtain, I was going to hear the Great and Powerful Oz or something. I mean, where was that orchestra? I thought it was behind the curtain. It was his own personal. I mean, this was spectacular, as Grzegorz would say. It's spectacular. I mean, it was like not of this world. I was extremely moved. I could hardly contain myself in my seat here in my, whatever this is, the studio. I mean, it was absolutely astounding playing. I agree with Anna. It was
For
Not
what?
Giacomo.
what do you mean for what? No, I do not agree with Giacomo. Not one thing he said. It absolutely. I was highly offended completely. No, I'm just kidding. Really impressive. And you're there in your living room, right? Nice living room, by the way. I like the piano.
Thank you.
I think I had a house like that.
At one point or another.
Yeah, at one point or another. Yeah, on this show, actually.
Yeah, we just distribute all these houses.
Yeah, I have all these houses, and so does Anna. We just, hand them out like lollipops. No, that was really
off the lips. In Italian, it's farfalla, farfalla. Ooh, warm, cuddly, butterfly. I think butterfly. In German, it's Schmetterling.
that's a good joke.
That's an excellent joke.
So, please, when you're in Germany, say don't say it like a German says it. I mean, I'm being silly, but you understand my point.
Yes.
We're still talking about a butterfly.
Yes.
Thank you.